collection. The easy-to-install smart bell makes these issues a thing of the past, as this ingenious device will automatically call a phone number of your choice so you can speak directly and securely to who's at your front door, allowing you to screen the visitor and give extra instructions if need be. To get your smart bell, call 09056 48 48 48 or go online at idealworld.tv and simply order item 263744 for the amazing price of just $129.99 with $5.99 postage and packing. Or why not spread the cost with our interest-free FlexiPay and just pay the first payment of only $43.33 today. Never miss another delivery or visitor with Smart Bell, the intelligent doorbell.
Do you love getting creative in the kitchen? Juicing, mixing, baking, cooking, roasting and frying. We're on hand with convenient and innovative products from leading big brands. Whether you want something quick and healthy, making a 3-course dinner, or just a naughty treat. To make your meals truly delicious, we've got everything you'll need in the kitchen.
New Beauty presents the latest beauty trends from around the globe. Beauty secrets from the catwalks of Europe to the makeup artists of Hollywood. Fantastic new beauty collections that we know you'll love. Wet Brush, the amazing detangling hairbrush with adaptive IntelliFlex bristles, which helps detangle long, short and even the most stubborn of hair. Beat the trend with New Beauty on Ideal World.
Hello there, very good evening to you. Thanks for joining us here on Ideal World, and tonight we partner with Worldchoice Holidays, so Worldchoice Travel. We're going to give you an excellent opportunity to enjoy a brilliant, brilliant holiday this year. I know lots of people right now might be sitting at home going, I can't afford a holiday. Stay with us. Stay with us, because we have got incredible offers. In fact, let me put it this way. I always like to think of Worldchoice. When you see their prices, you're going to think, oh, it's on them no-frills holiday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One, it's all-inclusive. I'm talking booze, food, the lot, and you are getting the frills as well. And when I say that, I'm not talking about one of cheap airlines where you have to all fight to get on them. Maybe you get to sit with your partner. You get allocated seating. You will sit next to your partner. You'll have somebody meet you at the airport to get you onto the transportation to take you to your hotel. You'll have a rep at the hotel. So this is brilliant, brilliant value for money. Now, we do bring this show to you regularly. I'm really glad to tell you that tonight we bring you 6 holidays. In fact, a couple more hot picks in the middle as well. But 5 of these holidays are the first time that we brought them to air. You've seen something similar, but we've got new hotels for you, new resorts for you, and we'll share that information as we go throughout the show. And in fact, some of these trips tonight have got free. You know, when you get to go to the airport lounge, you feel like you're first class. They will even include that. And I also want to share with you that I have to write this one down because I know I wouldn't remember everything. We've got so much to cram into the show. We've got our lowest prices ever on 5-star hotels in Turkey and Cyprus. So sit back, relax. I would say maybe get a pen or a paper so you can write some notes down as you go through. I'm going for this one, I'm going for that one. And also, feel free to go our website too. Okay, the website's brilliant. It's Worldchoice TV, and you'll be able to see there's a little tab up there that actually says TV deals. If you click on that, it'll take you through. Now, these are all-inclusive trips. That's so important. When we talk about all-inclusive, yes, we are talking about flights. I'm going to tell you something in a moment, because I just had to book some flights to Turkey. Holy mackerel, am I heartbroken. In fact, I'll tell you, two flights, 2 plane tickets to Turkey and back, 2 nights in Turkey, £1,000. Wait till you see the deals we've got lined up for you tonight. And that is absolute fact. I'm not making it up, but it's fact. These holidays tonight all include flights, luggage, transfers, meals, accommodation, and yes, your drinks. Now, the website, if you'd like to go to it, is worldchoicetravel.co.uk, and you will see a little button at the top that says TV deals. If you click on that, it takes you through to this page, and you'll see not only the 6 holidays that we're going to talk about predominantly in the show, but even the hot picks are listed there as well. Now, it's a different phone number, 0800, it's free to call, 316 4379. And the team based here in Cambridgeshire will be there until 10 o'clock this evening. I think Si's down there tonight, isn't it? You sometimes, if you're a regular, you probably recognise Si. You certainly recognise his voice tonight. He's often on the show. We've got Karen with us tonight. Let me grab the kitchen. How are you?
Good.
Great to see you again. I love it when we get to do this show. It's always getting me excited about the summer myself.
Yeah.
Now, before we get going, if anyone is maybe tuning in for the first time and they're wondering, you know, why should we listen to Karen? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and Worldchoice?
Yeah, well, I've been in the industry for over 30 years, and Worldchoice and the Travel Network Group have actually been in operation for over 38 years.
Oh, wow.
And we're all about protection for customers, for our members. So, you know, I've been around and seen companies come and go. So with us, you're absolutely financially secure, and that is so important because we all work really hard to save up for our holiday. And if something does go wrong, either prior to departure or on holiday itself, we're here to look after you and protect you.
And there's a rep in all of these holidays
all of them,
about.
yes.
There's always some there, contact point, every hotel.
Yeah, full package holidays. So we're really, keen on the deals we've got today, and we've worked really hard, and they are exclusive. So it does mean that you can only get them from us.
Well, we've got lots to go through. Let's do a little teaser of some of the things that come up. Well, first of all, we've got Tunisia. This is such a phenomenal deal. Look at that. £249 for 7 nights, all inclusive. And in fact, throughout the show, we'll be telling you that you can, in fact, even add another 7 nights to that if you wanted to. It's silly, silly money. You can get that for as little as £35 per person per night. If you go for the 2 weeks, £23 per person per night. Cyprus, again, our lowest ever price on a 5-star deal there, £349. For an all-inclusive week in Cyprus, including the flights. We've got Majorca, so one of the Balearic Islands just off of Spain, £359, and, well, not even 99 pence, 359. It's such a great, great deal. And you can imagine sipping back on that caipirinha as you're looking out at those gorgeous blue seas. Now, we also go to Turkey. This is, again, I just had to buy tickets here. It's a little business trip we had to go on. 2 of us, husband and wife, popping over to Turkey for 2 nights in a hotel, £1,000 for the trip. This is £399 for 7 nights, all inclusive. 2 of you can go for a complete week, and there's 8 restaurants in the hotel. Again, these are no-frill prices, but you're getting all the frills too. Now, you might look at Cuba and go, wow, it's a lot more money. See what you can pay just for a flight out to the Caribbean. This is deep, deep in the Caribbean. And look at under the word Cuba. Not 7 nights, 14 nights. And this too is all inclusive. It's such a great, great deal. People hear it. Ideal Work, I can't believe that. Rubbing their eyes going, really? And finally, we've also got Crete lined up for you as well, one of the largest islands in the Mediterranean. Absolutely stunning place. Been lucky enough to visit there a few times myself. Now, if you're wondering why you should consider Worldchoice, again, these are no-frill prices, but you are getting all the frills. You can see, as Karen just told you, 100% financial protection, so you know that your money is always safe. That's so, so important. As we've just said, 37 years experience, and the team are all experienced. You'll be talking to experts when you call the UK call centre. 300 stores nationwide, so this isn't just an internet business. 300 stores around the United Kingdom, and we're talking not just a great holiday deal, but see the plus plus? That means extras, and we're talking about maybe getting to use the airport lounge or freebies, left, right and centre. We even give free tours on some of these trips. We'll share those with you as we go through each deal. Now, you get to share your feedback as well, and we really do appreciate that. You can contact Worldchoice yourself. Very easy to do. You can go onto Facebook, you can go onto Twitter, and we do love it when you get in touch with us, but I love the fact you've got a YouTube channel. Why? Because if you're thinking of going somewhere, it's nice not just to see photographs, but get video clips, and YouTube really brings your holiday to life. Come on, let's get started. Karen, can we talk about Tunisia first?
Yeah. I mean, this is an absolutely fantastic deal, to be fair, and we have featured Tunisia before, but I think you've already touched on the fact that the pricing is absolutely fantastic. £23 a day, if you go for the 2 weeks all-inclusive, is just unheard of, really.
Can I just throw in, I just want to share this with you, because I don't want anyone to get caught off guard here. We have brought you Tunisia in the past. It's always popular, but tonight we think this may well sell out. We don't have as many tickets for this as we would like, so if you think I might do it, and bear in mind you haven't seen this hotel before either, and if you're going, I don't know where Tunisia is, think deep into the Mediterranean, go all the way down Italy to the foot of Sicily, and then just below there's Malta, and it's just across the ocean from Malta. So that's where it is. Come on, let's get back to the holiday.
Yeah, I mean, we've got dates for these as well, which are going in March and April. But
Brilliant.
because of where you said it is, the weather will still be really, really nice. And it's a beautiful 4-star hotel. It's in the resort just outside Monastir. So it's a nice resort. There's lots going on if you did want to venture out of the hotel. But with all the activities that are going on here, you know, it's just a fantastic, fantastic deal. We've got 6 local airports of departure on here as well, including Glasgow and Belfast. So, you know, if you're thinking of, oh, I don't know if I've got any regional flying, just pick up the phone, talk to the guys, because there's more airports of departure as well.
I think that's one of the big messages to share tonight. If you've got any questions or things we don't answer, or you're thinking, can I get a local flight? Call the team, 0800 316 4379. Number's just down there. Come on, let's take a look at Tunisia. For those who are going, I don't know what it's like, let's have a look at a video clip. We'll talk you through this so you can see.
Yeah, I mean, the hotel is in a great location, to be fair. It's a, you know, a good one resort connect, so it's kind of making you feel that you're in a resort within the hotel. So they've catered for everything. Beautiful pool area. There's even like some slides as well. So they're on site as well. So again, you don't have to travel to go to water parks.
So this is a good family holiday
yeah,
too.
really good. Yeah, really good. Right on the beach as well, and well renowned for fantastic white sandy beaches. And you know, you've got your all-inclusive, so there isn't really any need to take any money on this holiday if you didn't want to. But the bedrooms are really well decorated. It's a really high spec. Big bathrooms as well, so, you know, like you say, for families, it's really ideal.
I think a lot of people might be thinking, I'd love to go, the idea of going on a holiday, and £249, yes, I can afford it, but then after that, it's the booze, it's the food, it's this, it's that. No excuses here, because it's all included. And maybe you've been on a holiday where, you know, you have to take your wallet down to the pool, and you're worried about that. I don't know. Hopefully another guest wouldn't take it, but you think, where do I put it? You know, do I hide it in my shoe? Do I hide it under my... You don't need your money. It's all inclusive. And that's the beauty of this. And I love the fact, come on, March isn't that far away.
No.
And it's not like we're saying £1,249. You might say, well, I need a year to save up. It's around the corner. You've got, what, 8 weeks to save that? It's £249. And it's all inclusive. That's your flights, your transfers, your luggage, your food, your booze, the pools, the entertainment. It's brilliant. What would you get? Where would you get to stay? Think of a hotel range that you would stay in the UK for £23 per person per night. That is if you go for 2 weeks. And if you're only going for the 1 week, it's £35 per person per night. What would you get for 35 quid these days? I think most of us would struggle to get a hotel room for that price. I think we struggle to get a hotel. And if you did, you certainly wouldn't be getting your lunch, your breakfast, your dinner, and your booze. Some of you might be even laughing, saying you're thinking about maybe going to the movies and seeing a film and then dinner after. You wouldn't get that for £35. It's such a great deal. And that's why I did give you that little warning that this is going to be incredibly popular, especially when you think how cold it is outside right now. Wouldn't it be nice to get away? Let's take a look at the resort so we can really enjoy what we've got. Look at that.
I know, it's
beautiful.
Stunning. And it's really nice in here because you've got fine dining as well. There's a Mediterranean a la carte restaurant as well. So you're going to have a real nice treat here. It's going to be a real, and for the value for money wise, you just really can't beat that. Great activities as well taking place during the day. You've got tennis, badminton. There's evening entertainment as well, so you don't again have to leave the hotel in the evening. But yeah, a really good hotel group this is.
I've just been told people are already on the phone. It's hardly surprising. Look, come on, look, it's freezing cold outside right here, and even if it was a sunny day in England, do you look out the window and get to see a beautiful ocean like that? White sandy beaches. It's a dream holiday for many of us. And again, you're going to look at that price and think it's no frills. And in all fairness, you are getting all the frills. Come on, look at the local shopping. You go to the market. Isn't it so much fun? Yeah, go and, haggle down at the market and the bazaar and have a real taste of, Tunisia. It's a great destination, actually, for families and for couples. So, it would suit all. And actually, one of your colleagues was saying here that they'd looked at the dates we have on this, and they found a flight only for £149 to Tunisia. So if you think for like £100, just for the flight. And then, of course, you've got to find your room, or your accommodation. Then you've got your transfers, you've got your food, you've got your booze. It's brilliant. And come on, look at this. This isn't some little 2-star B&B, is it? It's a beautiful hotel. I think a lot of us would be quite happy to have a bedroom that looked like this. It's stunning. And of course, that for me, look at that pièce de résistance. Imagine now those gorgeous, warm Mediterranean breezes coming across you as you sit there in, 6, 7, 8 weeks' time, sipping on on, I don't know what you enjoy, a caipirinha appeals to me, you know, a mojito, and you can feel that Mediterranean breeze through those palm trees. Do yourself a favour, you deserve a holiday. This is 4-star, all-inclusive, and on this particular trip we do throw in the airport lounge too. So you're going to start that holiday off feeling like you are first class. And that's what this is all about. Look at the quality of this.
It's really contemporary, isn't it?
Yeah, if I found a restaurant like that in the UK, I'd be happy. That is amazing. Absolutely stunning. So take advantage of it. Again, the phone number's at the bottom of the screen, 0800 3164 379. And you can keep up with us. Look at all these holidays and read more information on our website, which is worldchoicetravel.co.uk. And then you can look for a little button that says television deals. So there it is, again, less than £36 per person per night for 7 days. It will be around £23 per person per night if you go for that second week, because you can get that from £169. So 4-star, all-inclusive for 7 nights. Give us a call. Come on, let's move on to our next holiday, because we've got 6 to whiz through all together. We're now going to go to one of my favourite places. I think many Brits love this island. It's the island of Cyprus in the Mediterranean. This is 5-star. We're talking our lowest ever price on a Cypriot hotel. Have a look at this. Now, this is in Paphos. If you've been to Cyprus, you may already know that area. If you look for the summer months, you can expect that price you see on the screen. If you've been, you'll already know this. You can expect that price to triple. Is that fair?
Yeah, easily. Yeah, without doubt. And it is a nice resort. I was actually in Paphos myself in September.
Oh, wow.
So it is a great resort. And
On
this, as you
business
said,
or a little holiday?
a little holiday.
Oh!
Well, we have to sample these things, don't we?
Yeah. Did you have a good time?
Yes, it was brilliant, yeah. And what I like about Paphos is it's quite a nice area to go and walk along the front, and it's got a lovely harbour. So it's a really, really nice resort and quite a sought-after resort to travel to in Cyprus.
And
this
I
is
believe this
5-star.
hotel has got restaurants from around the world, like Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, Greek, Italian.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's a bit spoilt for choice, really. Yeah.
Well, should we take a little look at Cyprus? Let's get in the mood for this particular holiday. We'll talk you through it.
Yeah. I mean, and it does appeal to all ages, Cyprus, yeah.
Again, if you've never been to the Med, I think you're going to absolutely fall in love with it. If you've never been to Greece, you are going to completely and utterly love it. First time I went to Greece, I'll be very honest with you, I was thinking, oh, blimey. And it was work. I was working on cruise ships, and I thought, oh, blimey, I've got to go to Greece. Was I wrong? It's a magnificent country. I absolutely love it. Now, of course, this isn't Greece proper, this is Cyprus, and they're very proud of their own culture, but it's such a great place. And if you've been to Greece, then you're going to certainly recognise that culture. Beautiful location, beautiful beaches.
Yeah, and the time of year as well, it's a nice little cheeky winter break, so March, April time, the weather is going to be absolutely really fantastic, and it's pleasant all year round.
And of course, Paphos is famous for its beaches, tavernas.
Yeah.
There's a little harbour there.
There is, yeah. There was a very famous pelican there for many years that people used to go and have a look at. That was quite an interesting event. Yeah, it's quite good. But it is a beautiful 5-star hotel, and the things that you get in a 5-star hotel, you've obviously got, we already mentioned the a la carte restaurants. There's also room service in this hotel, which, you know, for an all-inclusive, you could actually sit on your balcony, order a drink, watch the sun go down, and have your drink delivered to your room.
Even the room service is included?
Yeah.
That is, come on, that's amazing! I know you want to go, I know I want to go. If you're saying, I want it, well, let's take you around the hotel so you can get to see the facilities for themselves. Come on, how many times in your life do you get to go 5-star on a holiday that you haven't got to worry about? I think if you went 5-star, you might sometimes be thinking, if I buy a round of cocktails, it's going to cost this, that, and it's all inclusive.
It's all inclusive, yeah. I mean, look at the rooms are lovely, really well done. The pool area is fantastic, and it is in a great location as well for an all-inclusive hotel.
Look at that pool area. It's absolutely stunning. Again, you can imagine those Mediterranean breezes coming across you. And in fact, if you are just adults, if you're not taking the kids, in this particular hotel there is an adult-only pool. So if you did want to get away from the kids, then you're able to do that. But there are loads of kids' activities as well.
Oh, quite a lot, yeah. Playground, playroom, free Wi-Fi in public areas as well, which is always important. People travelling with their, you know, electronic gadgets now. Superior rooms, twin or double. Really nice satellite TV in the room as well, air conditioning, tea and coffee making facilities, a fridge. So, you know, it's a real proper 5-star luxury hotel.
I guess some people might be missing their soap operas and they're going to watch the TV, but I'm looking at that thinking, there's no way I'm watching telly. I want to be in there. I want to be out there on the beach, you know, walking hand in hand with the missus, with our footsteps left in the sand, again, feeling those warm Mediterranean breezes. I absolutely love Cyprus, and if you haven't been, I think you'll come away saying you love it as well. It's just a gorgeous looking hotel.
Yeah, and there is a lot to do on Cyprus as well. You know, you can get a car and travel around for the day. That's quite a nice thing. Yeah, well, the island of love as well. So
you can go all the way across. I think it's called the Troodos Mountains, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
And you know, if you ever thought, oh, in Greece you see little old ladies dressed up in black and they're riding on donkeys, go up the Troodos Mountains. It's true. I couldn't believe it, but it is an amazing island. Of course, some of you are never going to get to do that, or you won't want to do that. You might just like the idea of being there by the water park, sipping a cocktail by the pool, or your towels are provided, the beds beside the pool are provided. You've got 4 a la carte restaurants there as well. There's a spa centre if you wanted to get pampered, then you can do all of that. It's just phenomenal. Now this works out at $349 for the week, £50 per person per night. But again, we'll do a deal. If you want to go for a second week, I believe that's from only $199, isn't it?
Yeah, so £38 it works out, all-inclusive, in a 5-star property. And, you know, all-inclusive, and, you know, favourite drink of mine in Cyprus is a brandy sour. That's kind of their little tipple out there. So, you know, it'd be nice to sample one of those, but great price.
That's one of those little tips you want to write down, a brandy sour, if you try that. Imagine this, in all honesty, come and think about this. 5-star hotel. If we told you, oh, you're going to get a 5-star hotel, do you think you'll be paying £38 per person per night? You are, so that's brilliant. But it includes all your food, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. It includes your snacks. It includes your booze. It includes your flights. It includes your luggage. It's just unbelievable value for money. So that might be on your list as well. Of the 2 we've had so far, you may have written both of them down, so I'm going on both of these. We've got more to share with you as well. Let's just remind you, I'm being told Tunisia is already busy, and it really should be, at £249.99. Let's just run through the details on Cyprus before we remind you about Tunisia. It is a 5-star, all-inclusive trip. You can see we've got loads of dates for you, March and April. That works out at less than £50 per person per night if you go for a week, less than £40 if you go for 2 weeks. So it's a brilliant offer, and that is all-inclusive. 0800 3164 379. Don't forget, you might like the idea of following us along on the website. It's great if you do go to it. It's just down here, worldchoicetravel.co.uk, and if you click on the little button that says TV deals, you can go in, you can go out, and you'll be able to see them really quickly and really easily, and you can flip between them and stay along with us and see what you like. You see more pictures and more information there as well. Just remind you briefly, for anyone that just tuned in, you might have missed our first one. We've just done Cyprus, but before that we talked about Tunisia. It is always popular. However, we're talking a brand new resort for you right now. It is an astonishing deal. 4-star, all-inclusive, less than £36 per person per night, £249.99. And if you're thinking about getting for that second week, that's from £169 per person per night. It's just a phenomenal deal. I'm only going to say it's probably one more. I'm going to say probably, because you never, I might get to say it one more time. I had to just buy tickets to go over to Turkey with my wife. It's a business trip, and we're getting to spend 2 nights out there, and then we're going to fly back. £1,000. Absolute truth. £1,000 for 2 plane tickets and 2 nights in a hotel. You're looking at these holidays now, even for 2 weeks in Cuba, less than £1,000. We haven't even got to that yet. Come on, let's carry on with our journey tonight. We're going to go to Majorca now. Now, this one is adults only. So if you are thinking you want to get away, you don't want kids around, maybe you want to escape from the grandkids, we're taking a 4-star trip to Majorca. And of course, for those of you that are not aware, thinking, where is that? It's actually in the Mediterranean. It's one of the Balearic Islands. It's got sister islands of Majorca and Ibiza, and it's just off the coast of Spain. Let's have a look at this beautiful, beautiful island. Do you want to talk us through this?
This hotel's actually been newly refurbished, actually, and it is, as you said, an adults-only hotel. And it's in the Great Resort just outside of Alcudia, so there is quite a lot going on in that area. I think the benefit of this of being adults-only is there's quite a few things that the hotel have introduced, and it's like a chill area, so they actually have a chill-out day once a week, and they do like smoothie classes and things like that, introduce like Mallorcan specialists, you know, for things, and really just just a little bit different. And I think, you know, your 4-star, we've got regional flying on that as well, so lots of people will be able to take advantage of that. 4 a la carte restaurants here.
Wow.
So again, a great place to choose where you could eat. We've also got 7, 10 and 14 nights available on this one, because we do get asked for 10 nights particularly, so that's quite a good one that people would be interested in.
So if we want to go for 10 or 14 nights, then we just call the number and talk to the guys?
Talk to the guys there, yeah. And some lovely things they do here as well. It is an adult-only hotel, but they do like a candlelit dinner, which is a really nice experience to have. Yeah.
Especially if you're getting away on your own as a couple.
Yeah, a chill. Yeah,
you can just really
nice.
enjoy, no kids, no grandkids, and go and have that candle-lit dinner.
Yeah.
And I love the idea, you just said about, you know, doing 10 days, and I thought, well, what would I do? Well, if you get 2 weeks off, I guess that gives you a day to relax before you go. You got a chance to pack. You know, you don't have to try and do it around work. You can literally get the opportunity to pack, and then when you get home, of course, you've got a couple of days to pack and get ready for work. Let's not use that word again. It's like swearing, isn't it, when you say work on a trip like this? Come on, let's get back to the holiday, because there's so much to share with you. So let's have a look at the resort itself.
The resort itself is actually a really nice resort. There's actually a national park quite close to this hotel, and it's renowned for its natural beauty, and also a lot of people do go there bird watching. It's a really nice, it's called the Albufera National Park, and you could go in there and have a look around, and it's really close to the beach as well. And I think, you know, I was saying about the candlelit dinner, what they also do in this restaurant is they do show meal cooking, so they cook at your table, which is quite a nice experience as well.
Like the chef comes over.
Yeah. But, you know, lots of places to see. Alcudia is renowned for fantastic beaches as well. But on this, we've also thrown in a free excursion, which is to the market of Inca.
Oh, is that leather?
Yes, loads of leather there, and apparently the King of Spain used to buy his leather there, so there's a little snippet for you. But yeah, that's a nice little excursion as well you could do. But lots to see, as you know, see on Majorca. But the hotel's great, you know, the situation where it's in, the facilities, you can do archery, there's bike riding. It really is very much obviously catered for adults only.
I think that's the beauty of this, isn't it? It's all inclusive. While you stay at the hotel, you can spend night after night. If you really don't want to spend any more money than your $359, stay at the hotel. But if you think, yeah, we've got £100, £200 to spare, we want to get out and about, you can do that too. You really can. This, if you have been to Majorca and you think, I know the island, this is at the northern end of the island. So, you know, for me, it's the nicer part, the quieter part, the classier part, I always call it. And they've got nice hammocks around the pool area here as well. They've really taken a lot of thought into making it quite, you know, an exclusive, nice hotel just for adults. And that'd be funny, if you told me it's a 5-star hotel, I'm looking at all these images thinking that could easily be 5-star. We're telling you it's a 4-star hotel, but I'm really looking at that. It looks 5-star. And again, this is adults only, so you can see, you know, mums, dads, grandparents, if you want to get away from it all, you know, maybe a little chill out time for you. This is definitely the place to go, and it's so affordable. Again, we've just bought these tickets. I said I wouldn't keep going on about it, but it's driving me crazy, to be honest. £1,000 for us to fly to Turkey just for 2 nights, stay in a hotel and get back. It's a business trip, so we're flying out there, we've got to go see some colleagues and then come back. This look, if it's 2 of you, you're looking at just £720, and that's all inclusive, even your food. We're not getting any of our food included, we're not getting any of our booze included, and it's £1,000. It's unbelievable the value for money that you're providing here. Beautiful resort. Also a buffet restaurant here as well, and they do cater for gluten-free, because sometimes people have special dietary needs, so there's something to be taken into account. Fitness room, aerobics going on, and yeah, it's just quality, isn't it? Well, don't forget, on this particular one, you've got the 7, the 10 and the 14 days. It's entirely up to you, so you have got those options available to you. And let's just remind you, before we move on, what is included. When we say all-inclusive, flights, luggage, transfers, all your meals, your accommodation and your drinks. And I did start the show off by saying, you know, I might think it's a no-frills holiday, but you are actually getting all the frills. And that means that you won't have to fight to get a seat on the plane. You'll actually get assigned seating. You'll have your partner sitting beside you. Yep, you will. And don't forget, you're fully protected and looked after all the way. So you've got the representative in resort to make sure that if anything goes wrong, that's all taken care of. Your transfer from the airport, your luggage, you know. So sometimes these things do add up to the price, but this is the price, total price. Well, so it's a no-frills price, but you are getting the price. You are getting the frills, rather. You are getting the frills. Come on, let's just run through exactly what you got here. less than £52 per person per night. 4-star, all-inclusive in Majorca. Got dates in May and October. By the way, if you did ever want other dates, call the guys, just talk to them. You know, if you don't see the dates you're after right now, then give them a call and see what they can arrange for you. I got told off tonight for not calling just for 2 nights in Turkey. I didn't even think to call them for 2 nights in Turkey, because I know that we do these all-inclusive 7 and 14-day packages, and I got told off saying, you should have called us. We can always pull something off. So call the guys. Find out what's going on. Now, again, there is a second week available, and that's from £199 per person per week. So, come on, if you think £359 for a week, all-inclusive is good, you can get that second week for just £199. It's a brilliant opportunity.
Yeah. Regional
but
flights.
stay with us, because we've still got more to come. We've got Turkey, we've got Cuba coming up, and we've got Crete. But I'm going to go and recap before we move on, and just remind you of the 3 trips that we've just discussed, because there's 3 more coming your way. Again, go get a pen or a paper, because you might want to write down and remember things, or go to our website. We started off with Tunisia. What a phenomenal deal. 7 nights all-inclusive from £249 per person. So we're talking, what, £500 for a couple to go away. Everything. You don't have to spend another penny, all included for 500 quid. That is amazing. Cyprus, £349 per person, and that is for a week in Cyprus. That's 5-star. That's our lowest ever price on a trip to Cyprus. We've also got Majorca for you as well, and that's £359. That's the one we just brought you. Now, we're going to take an opportunity to actually talk to the call centre. I think it's Si. Si, are you there already?
Oh, how you doing?
Hi. I've been told it's already busy.
I know, I'm out of breath. It's very busy. My phones are ringing off the hook.
So you're
Everyone
just chatting away.
Cyprus.
And I understand that you've got some hot tips or some hot picks available tonight as well.
Yeah, I did. Just before I left the office to come to the call centre, we had some operators that called and said, look, we can give you a deal for tonight's show. So, yes, we've got some deals here to be had here.
What have you got available for us then? What extras are there?
Well, my first hot pick for tonight, I've got the Penata Park Deluxe in Majorca and Turkey. So you've got 7 nights and £399. Add 50 quid, you can go for 10 nights. Or if you add 100 quid, you can go 14 nights. And we've got 3 free excursions included in this one. So, real hot pick. Pick up the phone and come call us for this one, because I reckon that's going to sell out. And
am I right in thinking that you're going to be open until 10 o'clock this evening?
We will be open till 10 o'clock this evening. However, we will stay open as long as we need to. The calls are coming through, so we'll stay until everybody gets answered on their holidays.
Yeah, brilliant. Listen, have you got any hot tips that you'd like to share with any of the viewers, or maybe anyone that's listening to, or watching a Worldchoice TV show for the first time?
Just give us a call. We can answer any of the questions. We're not a pushy sales call centre, as you can hear. We're down here in Cambridge. The guys are very experienced, been in the industry for a long time, and we'll get the right holiday for you. And you can see some of these prices tonight. As you see them, they're flying off the shelf. I think the Cyprus is absolutely flying, and the Tunisia too. I mean, the prices, but the prices are fantastic, but everything is included. We don't try and add any extras in. So give us a call and get the right holiday for you.
Brilliant. Any other hot picks for us?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that. I've got one more hot pick to give you tonight. Yes, one of our favourites from one of our shows just pre-Christmas. We've got Malta, the Hotel Bella Vista in Cora.
Brilliant.
I have a 7 nights and 359, 4 stars. So it's a fantastic deal. Give us a call for more details on that one. We didn't have time to put it to air because the deal only came in this evening.
Brilliant, that is amazing. Hey, Si, thanks for coming. I want you to get back to the phones and answer as many people as you possibly can. Really appreciate your time.
Great, thank you, Paul, and keep trying if you can't get through first time, okay?
Okay, well, that's a good tip. Yeah, so if you can't get through first time, just call them back, Again, we've only been through the first 3. We've got 3 more lined up for you. Let's show you what they are, just so you've got some idea of what else you can look forward to. We've got Turkey and Cuba coming your way. If you've never been to Cuba, what a great... I mean, that photograph on the right-hand side sums it all up, doesn't it? You can imagine those 1950s big American cars, all that Spanish architecture. You can imagine maybe having a Cuban cigar with a coffee, just sitting there and enjoying those Caribbean breezes. Brilliant. And, of course, we've got Crete available for you as well. In fact, this is the only holiday we're bringing you tonight that you have seen on our show before, but that was, if I remember rightly, it was around August when we last brought this to air, so that's the only one that you will have seen before, and if you missed out on it then, well, now you've got another chance to get it this evening. So let's turn our hand right now to Turkey. In fact, it's one of my favourite places in Turkey. Unfortunately, it's not where I'm going in the next few days. We're going to Antalya, and this is all the way down on that Turkish coast. Have a look at this.
This is a fantastic offer. This is another 5-star. Again, it's all inclusive, like we've said. We've got, again, 7, 10 and 14 nights available on this one, with regional flying including Glasgow, Bristol, Belfast, Manchester and Gatwick. Yeah, so we've kind of catered for the whole of the country. So it's a really great deal. This is the Starlight Thalasso's and Spa Hotel. So it's a kind of resort in itself, and you can imagine the standards in the 5-star. But lots of things going on. You could treat yourself to some, you know, beauty treatments. It's got fantastic pool areas. It's got a free-form pool, which is quite nice to just kind of, you know, slowly round. It's not a rectangular pool, so it's kind of all formed nicely. But it's also got an infinity pool as well, which I think, well, it's basically where you can kind of swim to the edge of the pool, and almost as if you're going to drop off the edge, so you can just kind of gaze out. It's really, really beautiful. You sometimes see them on the top of skyscrapers, and you think you're just going to go right off the edge, don't you? Yeah. So it is. It's a really, really beautiful hotel. 8 a la carte restaurants here, so I would suggest going for the 10 nights just so you can sample them all anyway. So.
Well, that means you can't go for 7 days, right? No. You've got 8 restaurants. You've got to go. You've got to go for 10. You've got to go for 14 nights just to try all those restaurants out. Again, I'm lucky enough. If you wonder how come this guy's been around so many places, believe me, not because I'm loaded or minted. I worked on cruise ships for 18 years, so I got to travel extensively. And Antalya, one of my favourite places in Turkey. If you love Bodrum, if you love Marmaris, you are going to love Antalya, I'm sure of that. And in fact, if you do go about 20 miles north of the town, there's actually a mountain. You can get right to the top of the mountain, and there's a rotating restaurant there. Yeah, we took Helen's my wife. We took Helen's mum and dad there for dinner, and she told me they were only dating at the time. And I'd give her cat's eyes across the table. I got told off for it. I still remember. That's like, who knows how many years ago that was. So it's a fantastic place to go. Come on, let's have a look at the resort, because we really want you to see what a beautiful hotel this is. Look at this. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, great location as well for an all-inclusive. You've got buffet lounges as well. Lots going on here. To be fair, you could be as busy or as quiet as you wanted to. You've got water skiing, snorkelling, 17 tennis courts here. So you can, as I say, be as busy as you want to. But look at the rooms. They're just amazing. Gorgeous, spacious, light, airy. What you'd expect really from a 5-star spa hotel. It's beautiful. Nicely decorated as well. Yeah, it is. It's cool. And look at that, right on the beach. You know, you couldn't want for a better location, really. Now, bear in mind, this is like your home away from home. So this is, you know, your bedroom. You're going to be able to sit there, look out over those views, enjoy the views, pop into town anytime you want to. But there's so much to do there. But bear in mind, one of the first things that Karen told us tonight, 8 a la carte restaurants. So I think you'd be heartbroken to go for 7 nights. You know, you're going all the way, because this is all the way over the other side of the Mediterranean. You might as well go for 2 weeks. Yeah. $349. That's your flights, your transfers, your luggage, and of course you're getting all your meals, all your food, and then we've got all those. We're talking earlier about, you know, no frills. This is with frills, because you will be allocated seating, and you will have a rep with you the whole way. Absolutely, a nice Thomas Cook flight, yeah. So, you know, really good, reputable, yeah. Right. So, you know, and I think the other thing with here as well is the actual rooms are called club rooms, and it's quite a low-rise property. So the actual accommodation is in the grounds of the hotel. So it's really, really tastefully done. Yeah. Really nice. You can see it's it's really lovely. You could be forgiven for thinking that was a cruise ship, because that's the ostentatiousness you expect these days on cruise ships. It's beautiful. But really nice fine dining as well. So, you know, exactly what you would want from 5-star. And am I right in thinking on this particular trip that the airport lounge is included? Yeah, so you really do start off in style as you're going to continue. Yeah. And it's always nice to go in the lounge, I think, and the flight times suit the lounge. So you're going to get, you know, good chance to get a nice drink and read a magazine before you actually get onto the aircraft. So, well, if you are a regular viewer, and this is certainly one of those shows, you know, you want to make a little note of it and tune in whenever you can, so you can enjoy the Worldchoice travel deals, because they are phenomenal. That's 5-star, and it is so affordable. How do you get it? You just got to call. All you got to do is make a phone call. I dare to think not just about how much you'd spend in a hotel, 5-star each night. I think some people must be thinking 100, 120, 150 pounds a night for a hotel. But imagine just going away for maybe a weekend spa in the UK. No flights. What sort of money are you looking at to go and get pampered for a weekend? This is 7 nights or 14 if you want. This is our lowest ever deal on a Turkish 5-star resort. So if you're thinking I might get to take advantage of it, I'm being told as well, I'm being told right now that Tunisia is in meltdown and it may well sell out tonight. Tonight. That's how busy it is. So it is so far the lowest price, okay? I'm not saying it's the best deal because there are so many great deals that we've got lined up for you this evening. Maybe you've never been to Tunisia, so yes, you want to go. Maybe you've been before, so you're thinking, I want to go to Cyprus. Maybe you're thinking, I want to go to Turkey because I've never been there. What's the big fuss about Turkey? I've got to tell you, I love it. If you've been to Istanbul, this is nothing like Istanbul. This is not a ginormous city. Think of this as a small port town. The people are lovely, the environment is gorgeous. In fact, there's some incredible history not far from Antalya. You get to go and see those Roman amphitheatres, not too far from Antalya at all. Less than £36 per person per night for an awesome holiday. That's Tunisia. Don't miss out on it. It's such a brilliant, brilliant deal. Now, we've still got 2 more deals to share with you, but let's just finish off on Turkey right now. 5-star, all-inclusive. That works out at less than £50 per person per night. Now, predominantly, we've been talking about the Mediterranean so far. We're going to change that dramatically. We're going to go now the other way. Rather than just going south into the Med, we're now going to go west to the Caribbean. We're going to take you on an exclusively priced trip to Cuba. Have a look at this.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the look of this. I haven't been to Cuba myself, but what a time to go to Cuba, because obviously things are going to change there over the coming years, and it really would be a great opportunity to see it as it is now. As Paul was saying, seeing the 1950s cars, if you go up to Havana, really, really interesting destination. Caribbean beaches. I mean, this hotel is the Sol Rio de Luna, and it's actually on the white sandy Esmeralda beach. It's an absolutely gorgeous hotel, and the resort of Guadalavaca, so a really popular resort. It's just an amazing deal, this one is. Pools, you've got a la carte dining as well. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I'm like you. I haven't been. I can't say. I can't put my hands up and say, yeah, I've been there, been there. But I have so many friends that have. In fact, one of our friends, a really, really good friend of ours, they actually went there for the honeymoon.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely loved it and raved about it. Yeah. I think for many people, this is going to be the trip of a lifetime. Look, you've got those deep forest areas that you expect in the Caribbean, and you can imagine the rainforests, but of course you've got these beautiful white beaches as well. And this is an incredible culture. These are Spanish. This is the Spaniards came across, you know, hundreds of years ago now, and that influence is still there. And you've got all that architecture in those towns and those cities, and of course you've got the palm trees, and you've got that Caribbean air. And I think most of us, we've seen it in the movies, you know, things like The Godfather, movies like that, where you get to see all those 1950s big American cars down there. It's that retro look, and it's become so, so popular. And of course, lots of exciting things happening for Cuba right now as they open up their borders back to the US of A. So really consider this one. Let me make this clear. You might think, well, $859, that's got to be for 7 nights, because in perspective of what we've seen so far, we've only gone down to the Mediterranean, and you've been getting holidays for $350, $360, £370. So flying all the way up to the Caribbean, surely that makes sense for 7 days. It's 14. That price is all-inclusive. Try finding flights to the Caribbean. Pick an island, Barbados. See what we can pay just to fly to Barbados and back. This is an all-inclusive trip. Includes your luggage, your flights. It includes your food, your accommodation, and your booze. It is a phenomenal deal. And I'm being told if you want to go for the September and October deals, then we've been told that you can pay deposit only on that, so that'll even give you a little time to save up, and it's just a phone call away. Just give Si a call, or his team. There's a load of them there waiting for you in Cambridgeshire. They're going to be open until 10 o'clock this evening. Right now they are in meltdown, so if you do try to call and get through, I imagine it's that Tunisia trip just in meltdown. But you could call before 10 o'clock tonight. And of course, you've got the opportunity, if you want more information that we don't share with you, go to the website, worldchoicetravel.co.uk, look for the button that says TV deals, click on that and you'll see all the deals we've mentioned tonight. Come on, let's have a look at the resort itself.
Just look at that white sandy beach. It's absolutely beautiful. And you were saying about honeymoons, it is a great destination for people to go on honeymoon. A la carte restaurants, including Mexican, Italian, French. Brilliant. Buffet in there as well. There's a Cuban cafe as well, serving like local drinks. I'm sure there's some Bacardi will be floating around there somewhere. So you were saying about a mojito, so that'd be a nice place to have.
And they're famous for their coffee too. So it'd be amazing.
But lots of dates, like you say, deposit on this as well. But you can see dates right throughout the summer there. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful hotel. It's a nice spa there in your room. 24-hour reception in here. There's an internet cafe as well.
Nice.
Al fresco dining. I mean, you can see it's on the beach.
Yeah.
And there's those cars.
Well, every time I see that water, it's turquoise. If you think it isn't really like that, I was lucky enough to work, I'll use that word, work, in the Caribbean on cruise ships, and that is the colour of the water. This isn't, you know, photoshopped or anything of that nature. It is turquoise coloured. And again, you talk about Cuba, you think the 50s cars, yeah, the retro look, the cigars, the palm trees, the beaches, the coffee, that Spanish Caribbean, those shuttered window buildings, those ancient cathedrals that they've got there, and of course all those red roofed homes. It's just a delight. But that is your home. Look at that. It's like a little trip. It's like a little trip to heaven, isn't it? 2 weeks of pure Caribbean paradise. I am confident you're going to fall madly in love with it. That is so affordable. And again, don't think about, oh, how am I going to pay for the booze? Oh, how am I going to save up to pay for the meals? How are we going to save? No. 859 is 2 weeks, all inclusive. Such a brilliant opportunity here, and you know, we're talking in such a beautiful hotel. It's a 4-star hotel. We're throwing in free VIP airport lounge to start, so you're onto an absolute winner here. Dates available to you in April, so if you'd like to get out there, April's just around the corner. May, June, and of course September and October we'll take a deposit only. So if you need a little bit of time to save up, then we can do all of that too.
You can also upgrade your flight on that one.
Oh.
So if you want to go upstairs and turn left instead of right, you can do that from £199.
Well, it's a long flight, so it's well worth thinking about. 4-star, all-inclusive. Again, April, May, so if you think, oh, I need to get away now, book that. Book it. June, September and October, we'll even take a £50 deposit tonight on those. It's £62 per person per night, and that is for 2 weeks. So, come on, $8.59 for 2 weeks is just phenomenal. And that includes your airport lounge as well. Now, we're just going to remind you about Tunisia. We'll run through some of the deals we've had, but Tunisia is an absolute meltdown. We're talking March and April. It's around the corner. 7-8 weeks away, you can be on your trip. I would also think about going for the 2 weeks, because from £169 more, you can go for 2 weeks, still all inclusive. And that works out, I think I worked out earlier, about £23 per person per night. £23. You even think of your lowest rated hotels in the UK. I think if you're lucky you can find a hotel for $29.99, and you think, you know, it's all one of them budget hotels. $29.99. This is $23 per person per night, and we're talking about all your booze and all your food. It is phenomenal value for money. And that's 4-star, not 2-star, not 1-star, 4-star. And that will include your soft drinks, it will include your coffee. Come on, it's such a great opportunity for you. So, let's remind you of Cyprus as well. Oh, is it? I mean, oh, that's really busy too. If you've never been to Cyprus, what a brilliant opportunity. It's always been a favourite with the Brits. This one, if you do want a special trip, this is 5-star. Come on, we often get a go away, but how often do we go 5-star? This is even with the airport lounge. So take advantage of it. £50 per person per night to feel like a VIP from start to finish. That was our second trip. But now we're about to go to Crete. Now, this is the only trip of all the trips we've got for you tonight. This is the only one that we've brought to you before. However, you haven't seen it since last year, and I believe it was around August time. So it's been some time. Come on, let's have a look what Crete looks like.
I like Crete, actually. It's one of my favourite Greek islands, one of the biggest islands as well. Like you say, we featured this before, but this is a different hotel group. This is the Sentido Vasa Resort and Spa Hotel again, 4-star. So, you know, this particular group of hotels actually pride themselves on their service and standards. So it's something that they really kind of, you know, quote quite a lot. We've got some regional flying on this as well. So again, we've got Glasgow, Bristol and Belfast. It's got 75% TripAdvisor report on here, and a gold lifetime certificate from many tour operators, which means it's really got the standards and it's keeping those standards up.
So it's well established.
Yeah, really well established. 4 restaurants, including an Italian, a gourmet and a Mediterranean one. 5 bars, including a nice poolside snack bar.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's the spa
I don't think I'd be in there personally. I might be in there.
A massage. But it's a great hotel, great location. As we say, you know, it's just a beautiful location there. You've got your free airport lounge as well. It's got 7 outdoor swimming pools on this property.
Wow.
So, you know, a week is the minimum because you can go to a different pool every day, which is going to be great for you. You get your free pool towels as well, which is a bit of a saving. You know, people don't want to be carting beach towels with them on holiday. Loads of activities going on, water polo, football, aerobics. As you said, there is a gym in there should you wish to participate in that. But, you know, there's a nightclub in there as well. So, again, there's, you know, dancing into the evening. Sometimes there's entertainment on, so it kind of caters for everybody, this particular property, and in a good location as well.
It's a beautiful island. If you've never been to Crete, certainly consider this one. If you've ever seen the movie Zorba the Greek, I believe that was, of course it was a long time ago, but that was filmed in Crete. If you have been and you know the island, this is located on the northern side, so it's not facing the Med, it's actually facing the Aegean Sea, and if you were to go directly north, the beautiful Greek island of Santorini is just there above you, so it's a delightful location. Consider this one. It's just a phone call away. I am being told that because we are in meltdown, if you call and you can't get through, then just call again a little bit later. I know they can be a little bit frustrating, but bear in mind these deals are red hot. I'm talking red hot. And when you bear in mind the economic climate we're in, to get deals like this, who wouldn't... I bet a lot of people are sitting down right now, watching TV thinking, I can afford a holiday, Paul. I hope you stayed with us, because that's one of the first things I said tonight. If you think you can't afford a holiday, stay with us. And I also talk about the fact, you know, you might be thinking, well, these are no-frills trips. These include all the frills. These include the frills. Come on. Your airport lounge is included. Let's have a look at the resort, because this is a beautiful location.
And I think, like we were saying as well, this is a fully packaged holiday, so you've got your luggage included, your pre-booked seats, you've got your representative in resort, but look, it's just fabulous, 4-star standards. And because it is a spa hotel, you're going to be able to pamper yourself as well with a little massage or go in the indoor pool. And there's, you know, activities for all ages, obviously pool tables if people want to do that. But I just like the style of it. It's really nice, like a, you know, cabana style. Great socialising. Obviously it's all inclusive, so you get your drinks all included.
That would be us.
Yeah.
That's what we'd be up to. A little bit of romance.
Yeah, but you can see it's just in a great location.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It's really nice. Yeah.
Look
it was
at
popular
that.
last time, Crete, to be fair.
It should be.
Yeah.
It is just stunning.
But
I'm sorry if I sound biased, but I love the Greeks. I absolutely love them. I was lucky enough to go around the Greek Isles for around 2 years on cruise ships, and I adore them. For them, you know what I love about the Greeks? They love... Life is more important to them. Family is more important to them than anything else. You know, they're all about life and family. They really do believe life is too short. And they're really... It's not about money. They're happy to sit down and have some fresh bread, a little bit of cheese, and a good glass of wine. And when I say good glass, I'm not talking an expensive glass of wine, just a good glass of wine. And look out and enjoy the sunset. You know, it's a fabulous, fabulous country. Really do consider this. Look at that.
I know. And actually, we've got this available for 2 weeks as well. Because it is such a good offer. And because there's so much to do at the hotel, actually 2 weeks, you know, you'd need probably 2 weeks to get through everything. But I think this one will go particularly well. It did last time.
Good. I'm glad we've got to bring it back. Bear in mind, out of the 6 holidays that we brought you this evening, that's the only one that you've seen before. We may have shown you similar hotels before, like Tunisia. We've been to Tunisia before. We brought you Tunisia at $249 before, but this is a totally new resort. So there's lots of exciting things going on throughout this particular show. In fact, I say lots. Before we do a recap, let's just remind you of the price that we're offering you in Crete. This is going to be so popular. £53 per person per night. 4-star, all inclusive. So that's 7 nights from $369. If you do want 14 nights, talk to the guys. Call that number at the bottom of the screen. If you think, you know, can I get a regional flight? Talk to the guys. If you're wondering if you can get this or that or the other, if there's something you've got special needs of some nature, talk to the team. I got told off. Look, you've seen the sort of holidays we brought you tonight, all inclusive, 7 and 14 night trips. So because we've got to go to Turkey in a few days' time, we're flying there, my wife and I. Flights there, flights back, 2 nights in a hotel. I just dealt with it, and it's cost us £1,000. Absolutely true. Hands on heart, £1,000. And of course, the team was saying tonight, you should have called us. I thought they only did like package holidays. Not the case. Talk to me. Got any questions? Come on, let's take the opportunity right now to remind you what you get on all of these all-inclusive holidays. Flights, luggage, transfers, and of course those flights do include seating, so you will be able to sit next to your partner, your wife, whoever you're travelling with. And of course when you've got transfers, someone's going to meet you at the airport and take you to the hotel. Someone will be there with you at the hotel. All your meals, all your accommodation, and of course your drinks. We're talking soft drinks, coffees, as well as your booze. Now, if you're wondering why you should book with Worldchoice, well, it's better for you to answer.
Yeah, I think, you know, we talked about the protection and the fact that, you know, we work really hard to save up for our holidays. We've got 100% financial protection for you, 37 years of experience, so, you know, we know what we're talking about. Our members across the country, you said already, over 300 stores, so you will be able to find us, if not on the high street, on our web as well. And the deals, we do find exclusive deals that you would not be able to find anywhere else. They are exclusive to us, and we work really hard to get those deals.
And if you're lucky enough to have the internet at home, or maybe you've got a smartphone, well, stay in touch with Worldchoice. It's really easy to do. They've got Facebook, they've got an account on Twitter, and of course they've got YouTube. I love that they've got YouTube, because then you can literally see videos, maybe some of the clips we saw tonight, about these resorts. Come on, I'm running out of time right now, so let's take an opportunity to recap. If you've only just joined us, let's recap the 6 holidays very quickly. We started with Tunisia. It is in meltdown. We're being told that it may well sell out tonight. So please do call, do call, do call. If you can't get through, call 249. It's for 1 week. That's £35 per person per night. If you'd like to go for that second week, it's from, I'm being told, from £80.
Yeah, it works out
From
23. 23
Holy mackerel, that's lower than I thought. I thought it was like 170 quid to go for another week. So that takes down to £23 per person per night if you go for the 2 weeks. Let's just remind you what that is. £36 per person per night if you go for the 7 days, taking it down to £23 if you go for the 2 weeks, and that's from as little as £80. Holy mackerel. Let's go to Cyprus. I'm being told Cyprus is very, very busy as well, and it's hardly surprising. It's always been a great, great popular holiday with the Brits. This is from £50 per person per night. If you go for the second week, which is from £199, that will take it down to £40 per person tonight. Karen was telling us that this is our lowest ever price on the Cyprus 5-star trip. Restaurants here include Mexican, Greek, Italian, free Wi-Fi. There's family beaches, tavernas nearby, a little harbour in the town, and there's actually an adult-only pool there. If you are taking kids, then of course they got kids' activities available for you as well.
My boss has booked this today, actually. Yeah? Because she really likes nice hotels, nice holidays, booked it as a family holiday. So that, she knows she's got a great deal.
Well, there's the deal.
High standards,
there's the deal. 5-star, March or April, so it's literally around the corner, £50 per person per night. Let's go to Majorca. We're talking Spain now, just off the Spanish coast, deep in the Mediterranean. Here's the hotel itself.
This is our adults only one, so it's a really, really different kind of holiday, this one. Great resort area as well. Yeah, no children, not your own or anybody else's, so
and the nice thing you were saying is that you can go for 7, 10 or 14 nights.
Yeah.
And you can have that second week if you want to, just from £199. And of course they include a tour on this one. It's the Inca market, so you get to see all those leather goodies there as well. Let's go to Turkey. Excuse me.
This again, lovely 5-star property, this one, so I think